So what's happening YouTube, it's your boy Tech Tricks back in another video. Today we're looking at the Flexispot E7 in front of you where the camera is on right now. And right here is we're looking at the Ikea Bekant and we're gonna compare the two and see how well it does. So here we go. First things first, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. If you wanna get one of these, I'll link this down below, so go ahead and check that out. We have made a review video on the like a full intensive video on the Flexispot E7. I definitely recommend it for people who loves to have a standing table. Go ahead and check that out. I'll put that on the top right here or here. I'll link in the description below as well. So you go ahead and look that up so you could see the full unboxing, what comes in the box, and the full review on it as well. Now today we're gonna compare the two and see how well the Ikea Bekant can compare to the Flexispot E7. Spoiler alert, I do love the E7, Flexispot E7. Not that because I got one for free, but because it is a better built, better quality standing desk. So without further ado, let's go ahead and compare the two. Here we go. Now comparing the price of the two, the Ikea one with $619 Canadian here is very limited option. As you can see, just solid colors. There's some MDF style chipboard, as you can see there, with the lighter wood. You can choose that as well, pretty close to its price, and it's pretty much the same price for the Flexispot with better legs with the E7. If you want a better option as well, they have that. The one I have is a bamboo style, which is a nice finished top, which you pay a little bit more, but with again, it's just the top that really matters here. With the better top, you can customize other tops as well with the drawer. You can use that, add on other stuff like wheels on this, put a C frame instead of the T frame. There's tons of stuff on the Flexispot website that you can add on, which is makes it better for options. Now the Ikea one can go up to, let's just say 4 feet there, right in the middle of the table. 121 centimeters there for the highest. The lowest can go is 22 and a quarter. The button also needs to be put in this key, kind of gimmicky thing here. Key goes in the back, or else it doesn't go up or down. As you can see there, you have to put this key in right there. Bring this up or bring this down. It is still stable, but I don't like how you can't program it. The Flexispot, you'll be able to program the standing. You'll have 4 different positions that you can program it to. This one, you have to manually do it every single time. The controller for the Flexispot, as you can see, there's 4 presets here. The lowest it can go is 23.8. That's on inches. And then if you want to set it, so as you could see here, you set that, hit main, and then 1, and that's it. It registered it. So let's say you're in a different spot and you want to go to that position, you just hit 1 and it'll go there. So as you can see here, we have the 2 tables. The Flexispot is obviously a little bit higher. It does go up to 49.4 inches. If you notice on the Ikea feet as well, you'll easily like bump your foot on there because it's not tapered. I don't like that because sometimes you stub your toe on there and it hurts a lot. As you can see here in Flexispot, the legs are also adjustable so that you can level it out. And this part right here is tapered so you don't stub your toe. And it's able to just slide out like so. So you'll be good to go. The table in of itself as well is lighter, so it's easier to transport uh, everywhere. The IKEA one seems to be heavier for some reason. For the table as well, this is just a normal MDF table. Nice color though. If you like solid colors like blue, they have different ones online. But I don't like how it's just a flat edge. It's not tapered like the Flexispot. Now looking at the wood here, it's a lot thicker than the IKEA one. And it has this tapered right here, which is really good because when you look up top, it actually hides the remote. So you don't see it at all. Even though it is bigger than the IKEA's, you don't see it at all when you're looking from above. Really nice to have. It also comes with this net on the bottom. Pretty much it catches all the wires that was there. Really good addition, but if there's heavy wires on there, it's kind of heavy, so it does put on some weight. It's not ideal to just have a net. On the Flexispot, everything is contained within the metal part, which is really good. It's never gonna break. Now, as you can see here on the bottom, it does have this metal part right here that pretty much covers all your cables in there, and the motor or the controller as well. This is way better, I think. It's like future proof. This part right here as well is adjustable. As you could see, you can shorten it or make it longer, which is really good. Now the motors as well here is nice because each leg would have its own motor. Good addition by IKEA, but this one is only good for 159 pounds. The Flexispot is good for over 300 pounds, which is really nice addition. Definitely good if you're leaning on the desk or if you're using it as a dining table or something like that. If you have more weight on top, like computers, usually those PCs gets pretty heavy. It's really good to have top of the line weight capacity for the motors. Now, if you want to transport this table anywhere you want, it's easier than the IKEA's because there's 4 screws that you need. You take this off and you'll be able to take off the leg separate from the top of the table, which is really good because then you could fit this on any car and you won't need like any bigger vehicles. It'll fit on any vehicle. Now this part as well is not so long compared to the Flexispot. This has like the bottom part right here, and this screw right here, I don't understand how they managed to do that. This is kind of loose without this screw right here, so they should have just had like more of these, like 4 of these instead, so that it's more tacked in to the table. Also in between this, it doesn't have a shockproof bearing. On the Flexispot, it comes with a little rubber in between of these so that it compresses on here. So when you press on the table, you won't feel the vibration here and it won't make too much of a sound because it's dampened by the rubber here. Now this part right here is a lot longer as well. It kind of spans out most of the table, as you can see there. The IKEA one's a little bit shorter, and it's kind of scary when it starts to tip over. As you could see, the rubber part right here that absorbs the shock on the table so that it doesn't make too much of a sound when you do bang on the table, which is really nice. There's an air gap in between and also the rubber part right there that absorbs all the impact. Now IKEA has this middle bearing so that it supports the table in the middle, which is really good, especially if you have a bigger table like this. This is a longer table. This is the biggest one it comes with. When you're installing part like the controller here as well, you don't have an option for a second controller. The Flexispot has that, and this one also doesn't have like pre-drilled screws, so you'd have to use a drill to pre-drill I don't understand why it's not pre-drilled yet. Now, the good thing about that is you can put it anywhere you want. Any edge, it'll be good to go. You can do it on Flexispot as well, but it's nice that it's pre-drilled. You don't need extra tools to install it. Now, if you're buying this as well from IKEA, this is a fixed length. You can't extend it anymore. You have to buy the actual length for the tabletop. It does come with like a one piece and a two piece. In the Flexispot, you'll be able to adjust it and install the legs with any tabletop you want, any option you want as well. You can buy any tabletop anywhere you want, and you'll be good to go as long as it's within the length of how short it is and how long it is. Now, the IKEA table as well here, the cord is not that long, so you'll find yourself you have to have an extension cord so that it does have enough cord to go all the way up. The Flexispot has enough even just to go up, even if the plug is a little bit far away, then you'll be able to compensate for that. So the IKEA right here is about it's like a rounder kind of leg. This one is like square-ish, which I like the design of it. This is personal preference though, but it really depends on what you like. Now, looking at the top of the tables, I think this is a nicer finish. It looks very nice, especially when you're unboxing and reviewing stuff. When you're studying, it feels more natural as well. On the IKEA, I like the solid color as well. The blue is nice to have, but it doesn't look as premium as the Flexispot. This is more kind of cheap looking. The natural bamboo look on the Flexispot makes it look beautiful. Now let's just do a shake test for the Flexispot E7 here. So most of the time you'd be like standing desk, you'll be leaning on it like this. You'd want to give it a test like so, right? Let's put a glass of water on there so you guys can see better. Let's go right there, put it right there. As you can see, it's not moving at all. Even with the shake test right here, me trying to kind of jump on it. There you go. It doesn't move at all. Really good. Now, on the other hand, let's try the IKEA one. So now we have the glass of water there. IKEA Bekant. Alright, time for the shake test. So again, the typical stuff, we're gonna lean on this, right? Sometimes it shakes more. Alright, as you can see there, I'm scared it'll tip over here. But as you could see me kind of moving it around, it's more shaky than the Flexispot. This has more shake for sure. As you could see there. Not good at all. It's not as stable as the Flexispot. The E7 is just mint, way more stable, and it's just a better design. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I wanted to use the E7 Flexispot on our dining table. As you can see, I cut the 4 legs and used the Flexispot E7 as my dining table, and it is awesome, super stable, and the 4 legs that is in the way before because of the booth is now gone, and my dining table is now height adjustable. So really awesome addition if you want to do a new project. Use the E7, not just a standing table, but also on different stuff like the dining room. That's it for today, everyone. I hope I was able to help you on your choice on a brand new standing desk. I hope I was able to compare these two as much as possible. If you want to comment down below if I missed anything, go ahead and comment down below. I'll be able to share everything with you. Try to answer your questions as much as possible if I can. I hope you like my mod as well of my dining room. I'm able to use the E7 as dining room legs for my dining room table. This helps a lot as well when you're coming in and out on a booth type of dining table. For those of you who are wondering how well that does, for me, I think personally it helps a lot, because the four-legged dining table is really hard when you're coming into a bench. But with this, because of the T style of legs of the E7, I'm able to do a lot of things with it. I'm also able to adjust the dining table up and down and still keep the adjustable top that the IKEA has. This is an IKEA dining table, so you could still make the top bigger, longer, and shorter if you wanted to. Really nice addition for the legs. So thanks for watching, everyone. I was able to help you on your choice. If you want to get one of these, definitely everything will be down below. Comment below if you have any questions, and hopefully I'll be able to answer all of them. That's for today, everyone. Hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.